80. Well, autumn's upon us. It's getting cooler, it's getting wetter, but we're still pushing on. Still stuff to do. So we've returned to a job that we performed earlier this spring. Just to see how it's coming on, really. So I'll tell you about this site. So we're down at Winewall near Trawden, and all this wasteland here used to be a mill that were knocked down. I think it was in the 80s. Now the mill was built by a chap called Harry Eccles from Salford. He had about 10 mills, and in this particular mill there were 600 looms. So that'll have provided be a major employer in the local area. You know, keeping things pushing forward, extrapolating sweat from poor people and transforming it into cotton that gets sold on. So this particular property is still loads of features of the old mill. These are the gates. The old gate with the entrance to the mill. There's the old cast fixing points on top for the gas lights. These are a lovely little feature. These, you know, potentially 150-year-old. These bolts. But anyway, less of that. What have we been doing? So this property, there was this parking area, and originally this low wall was just like just a little snippet here, stopped about halfway along. But there's a lot of water comes down here in winter storms, down into this gully here. So what we did was just raise that up a little bit, just to send any water this way, stop any dramas. No one wants any water near their house. So then this wisteria, even though it was only cut like back in April or May, it's romped on again. So we cut it right back hard to the wall. Now with wisteria, I think the perfect time to prune them is February, because then you'll get like another. And there's certain cuts that you're going to do to make sure that the following year it flowers correctly and prominently. But because it hadn't been pruned for so long, we just cut it right back to the wall. Then next year we can come back, we can do some target pruning, and the year after we can get some beautiful flowers on it. And then the honeysuckle as well. That was cut back really hard, and as you can see on these, you get some little bits of new shoots coming. So this year is a bit of a write-off for the honeysuckle, but next year it'll romp on with some lovely flowers and some lovely smells. Plenty of bees. Well, like a bee. So it's been out of way. Right, so this lovely low dry stone wall here. That's well, originally it kind of curved round. You know, the space wasn't as functional as it could be. As this corner was cut off, and now the client can get his camper van in one side, get his car on the next to it. But originally this wall curved round, and they're a bit dilapidated, wanted a bit of TLC. So we've been rooted about on the old mill site, and we found some beautiful cut stone that was used in the original construction of the mill. So what we did, we dug the bed out, dug it right back. All the perennials that we dug out, we put to one side, and we put them back in afterwards. So not all of them have taken, but we're still getting a lovely bit of colour here. Aren't they pretty? What else did we find? We've got some ferns, a hartstong fern, and some hostas as well. And lovely little find buried under the wall. Whoa. Come here. Was that root? Yeah. What a lovely feature that is, isn't it? I thought it'd be nice just to stick it at the back of the wall, and then you know, over the years the wisteria can claim it back. Get some else growing up and around it. It's just a nice feature just to break the area up. So we dug the bed out, And then we re-walled it on a right angle to reflect the angle of the wall, and I think that looks really nice how it's turned out. You know, we've got some extra parking area, and then what we did then was we put some terram down, built that up, stop any weeds coming up through this decorative gravel, and then we hardcored up and compacted it with a whacker plate, just so it's not moving anywhere, you're not getting any muck coming up. And then we blinded it off with this this decorative gravel. So, and then as I say, with the low wall, where are you? Yeah, so with the low wall, we just raised it up just to send any water back towards the drain. So yeah, so it's like a lovely functional space now. And I'm really impressed that in such a short amount of time, nature's reclaimed it, and it looks like we haven't even been there. We haven't even been making a mess. So yeah, and plenty of parking now. It looks spot on. So right, we better get some work done. So right, enjoy your day. Goodbye.